Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Spelunky 2. So we found some cool, weird new stuff, but I think today we're going to take a little bit of a break from pushing secrets and focus on trying to get the shortcut complete. I'm assuming when we bring the key to Mama Tunnel, that'll finish off the third shortcut because it is the third piece and that's how they've all worked so far, and I would really like to be able to just start at Neo-Babylon and maybe play around in there. My assumption is that there's a lot of cool stuff going on in there that we haven't really seen yet. Because every time we've been to Neo-Babylon, we've been very focused on, like, just get to the bottom, just get through this. We've done a lot of bombing through. We have not seen, like, an appreciable portion of pretty much any level in Neo-Babylon, I think. So, it would be nice to be able to change that. I hate trying to carry this ghost pot through all this noise. There's so much garbage going on out here. Alright, I'm done complaining. Sometimes the game is just like, would you like a jetpack? So we have to find the key for the Jedi, and then we just gotta take it all the way to the bottom of the world, basically. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think that's gonna be... I'm not trying to say I think it's gonna be trivial or anything, because I do not. I do not think that, but I don't really think it's gonna be all that hard. I think this one's gonna be a heck of a lot faster to complete than the last one was, that's for damn sure. Alright, I gotta stop taking silly damage, but 1 point of damage early on, I guess, isn't the end of the world. Usually it's like, if I can't end 1-1 on at least 4 health, that's usually the restart line for me. That's where the play mistakes have been too harsh. That said, if I were to take 1 point of damage now, I probably would not throw this particular fish back. Alright, so where do we end up there? 15-6. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oops, swing and a miss. There it is. Alright, well, let's get spike shoes and a bomb box and just be, like, as prepared as we've ever been. This is, without a doubt, the strongest we have ever been, 10 feet from the door in 1-2. I'm still disappointed that you can't use the jetpack fire to set things in the background on fire, like, right, wouldn't it make sense to be able to light webs and stuff with it? Wouldn't that be nice? We all know I'm gonna die in some, like, phenomenally stupid way, right? I just want to prep everybody for this. This incredibly good start. I'm gonna lose it to, like, a weird skeleton, or I'm gonna fall on a spike for no reason, or it's gonna be something like that. Do you think Yang would yell at me if I just whipped the turkey there? I mean, in theory, he shouldn't be aware of it, but we've definitely had him freak out on us for things he couldn't have been aware of in the past. It has happened. Wow, you really flew, my dude. Alright, let's go see if we can't find this world's pet. It does make me, like, a tiny bit nervous to have the run go this well and then to not be absolutely maximizing the amount of current HP that we have. Okay, 142. We got enough time for this. We can make this happen. This is not a problem. This is me not taking damage from falling skulls for no reason. This is a little awkward. I am not going to, as I was saying, what I was about to say is I am not going to attempt to deliver this caveman alive, because I think that's probably one step too far in terms of trying to get efficient use out of the, what do you call it? Out of the altar. Alright, is it... Yeah, I guess it's worth going up here. It's money that should be free. Should be zero risk money. Now, that's not to say that I definitely won't get hit. because, you know. But it should be free. I'm a little unsure of whether I even want to put forth the effort on that that ghost pot. I worry that I'm just gonna break it. Although I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if I did. Right, because the ghost will spawn on that level, and then maybe we can just run really fast. Alright, I'm gonna try... No, that's not good. Let's try, this thing. Well, that's not far enough. You know what? Maybe we'll go and get that with the, with a rope. I think my plan right now is lure the ghost up here. That almost didn't work. Alright, I guess we should probably just go. Fast ghost is... I can't tell if the little ghost is more or less threatening. Because, like, he moves faster. When they break, one of the two, the happy-looking one, moves faster, but also he never seems to be able to actually catch you no matter what. Like, he has often just run right up to us and then stopped. I kind of want to try to put together a kill here. I mean, if I just jump on him, what happens? Nothing. It is not considered to be an aggressive action. What if I take his picture? Bam! Nope, nothing. What if I whip him? Take that. Nope, okay, he doesn't even get... I thought it was worth a shot. Interesting. When you shoot a teleporter pack, it teleports. Did you see that? It dashed through the wall there. That's interesting. I don't know if that's ever going to be useful information. Oh my god, spider webs. Just go away. Just go away forever. Nobody likes you. Alright, let's try this again. It's a day of... jetpack moderated failures. Moderated? Motivated. It's a day of jetpack motivated failures. In various ways. Every day of Spelunky has to have a theme. Usually the theme is sadness. We're just gonna... Got him. Showed him who's boss. That's not true. I said usually the theme is sadness, but if we're being honest, usually the theme is anger. It's generally a thing of great anger. Alright, what kind of cool stuff do we get here? It's, okay. It's the game, again, giving me the opportunity to get a really cool item and then die horribly with it. Boy, is it going to be... I'm wondering if I'm going to spend too much time moving this damn thing back and forth. Alright. That helps. I am definitely concerned about this. Alright, our pet is easy to access and is right at the exit, it looks like. Is there a reason to come over here? You know what? I don't care about that random pot enough. Who knows what's in there? It could just be a scorpion for all I know. We still got plenty of time. Anytime I slow down for even a moment, I get nervous about the clock now after the last several episodes where I have just somehow managed to not notice the timer ticking until the ghost was upon us. Okay, so like 15k and 5 health and a cape. It could be a lot worse. It has been a lot worse. And we got our key right away, which is cool. I mean... Oh, we can't power pack and cape. I'm gonna keep my cape. If you were to put a power pack and a cape right in front of me, and ask me to buy one of them, honestly, I would probably take the power pack. But since we already have the cape is free. We're gonna go this way. I'm not gonna bother with the ghost pot here because this whole run's gonna be a little bit different than usual. Like, we're probably not gonna try for any black market stuff or anything. We're gonna be trying to do this in like the most direct way, right? So I'm not gonna stress too much about money. Is there anything fun in the room? Nope. Okay. You know, I'm glad that I'm glad that Mama Tunnel was like, hey, it's the key near the beginning of the game. That's the one I'm talking about. Because even though that chest does have a scarab on it, I'm not 100% sure I would have put together what she was... Wow. That was... I mean, I was holding jump. I don't know, man. That is not how that float usually works. Maybe I let go of it too... Or maybe I pressed it too early and I wasn't, like, properly falling yet. So it never actually engaged the float mode. Shouldn't be a thing, but, you know, could be a thing. So we just gotta keep this key with us everywhere we go. Forever. What is the best way to do this? Do I want to spend a bomb, maybe, instead of a rope? I think I do. I don't know, man. That might have been wrong. So I think we're basically not going to bother with ghost pots. But you know what? Actually, let me put you down. I should drop the key through this trap before I go doing anything else. I'm gonna actually just let that lizard turn around. Okay. Now we're gonna kill him, obviously, because he is a huge threat. Okay, turkey return place is over there. It's a little inconvenient, for my purposes, that this turkey is dead. I don't know what it was thinking. It's very selfish. Okay, that's cool. We can just let you go. Well, at least the two turkeys aren't very far apart, so we can reunite them and then, you know, do the thing. So is this safe to drop down? Yeah, we're probably gonna go ahead and spend the bomb over there. In fact, it would be best if we could put these turkeys on that ledge too. You know, just get maximum efficiency, because y'all know how I feel about efficiency. Okay, well, win some, you lose some. But see, I'd feel really bad if we had spent a bomb for that. As it is, we spent a bomb for a different thing, and got a machete for free, which is about what it's worth. Oh, right, I should have known. There's no way there's no way the trap couldn't have been triggered, right? Because that lizard obviously would have set it off. On this one, we'll just go rope, because we gotta be pretty fast here. Okay. Cool outcome. I dig it. I'm feeling the pressure, man. I'm feeling the pressure of the clock. Now I'm leery of stepping off of a thing and relying on my float because I'm worried that it's not going to engage. I'm gonna leave the pet behind on this one. we're going to be carrying this key and everything. So I think we have an interesting question here about which direction to go in, actually. If we're not interested in the black market, is it just easier to go the other way? I think I'm going to go jungle here, because jungle runs, I feel like, are less likely to suddenly end in suffering. But honestly, I'm not sure if it's right. I would love it if we could kill the... Huh. Okay. Why did he do that? That's weird. I was definitely not low enough to have triggered his attack, right? Shoot, now I don't know if he's... Is he even going to come over here? No, he's managed to stick himself on the thing. Hey, guy. Over here. Okay. Didn't even take that long. So we do have both paths open before us. I'm really waffling. I think we're going to go jungle. I do think the jungle path... The jungle path is not easier necessarily, but it is less likely to suddenly kill me. I'm more likely to take bad damage, but less likely to die horribly. And do we want that ghost pot? I mean... We have the time to collect it, and we're not going to the black market, but, like, this is an easy one. And money is still useful. There we go. I didn't mean to kill that by dropping it. I meant to put it down gently and then break it after repositioning things a little bit, so that was bad. Alright, well, let's go get ourselves some paste. Oh, I saw him coming too, and I hit jump and it just didn't do it early enough, I guess. Alright, you know what? You can have that emerald. You earned it. Alright, paste is so helpful. It is kind of funny coming from the first game where, like, paste is obviously one of the best items, but you valued it at basically nothing because it was pretty much guaranteed that you were going to get paste every game from spiders. Don't love this. Can we get down over here? I mean, I could let myself down over here. I don't know that I want that pet that badly. Yeah, let's just bomb through over here. So where's the best place for this? Probably right here, actually. God, they fly so far. Some very athletic monkeys. Come on, you two. Ah, remember when you knock stuff down by throwing things, it does not stay down for very long. You know what? I'm not going to mess with it. I'm done. I'm not. That's too damn dangerous. Most things I might give it another shot, but with one of those, nah, I'm good. Actually, this sucks. I didn't realize until I was already falling that there's no way back up. It's fine. Whatever. We'll worry about it later. We're certainly not, like, out of ropes or bombs. Yeah, see? They knew what was going to happen, and they wanted me to be prepared. It does suck a little bit to not have the eye here. Although apparently I just wandered into something there. So this is exciting. Hey, 3 of those were good. I'll take it. Let's approach that from above. I mean, at this point, I don't know what else I could possibly need. I feel pretty good about what we've pulled here. Oh man, should we take the bow? We're not going to be doing any of the kind of stuff that the bow might be necessary for. If indeed it is some kind of legendary secret weapon, but you know, it is still useful. I don't have another weapon, so... okay. A little nervous. I was only willing to even do that because there was a web there. Okay, well, that went really well, considering. Like, for us not having an eye and not being able to tell where the gems are, that went really well just on money, and then also we made a huge amount of other resources. Oh, right, that's why I don't take the bow. I have a thing to carry already. I cannot carry a bow. Just hear me mashing buttons over here. It's like slamming. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm just trying to climb some trees. So we're probably not gonna get the black market. But also, do I need 43 bombs? I'm not gonna use 43 bombs. I don't know what we might need this money for, but I'm gonna keep it for now. We are just trying to get low enough. Well, I think this is probably the right way, but I hate this number of mosquitoes. I hate any non-zero number of mosquitoes. I don't like mosquitoes in real life either. Obviously, I got my thing about stinging and buzzing insects, which is sort of a problem with mosquitoes. I mean, they don't sting, but they set off a lot of the same centers in my brain. But also, they just love me, man. There are some people who I know who like this a lot. I'm like free mosquito guard. It's like, well, we don't have to worry. They're just gonna eat us meat. But I don't like to be et, you know? That's my whole deal. If there's one thing that you know about me as a person, it's that I would like to remain non-devoured. Are you a sister? Okay, yes. I'm definitely in the business of saving lives. That is probably not... When I saw that thing to our left there, I thought it might be the black market. But I think probably not. It's long and narrow, but it looks like it just loops around to that area that's directly below the sister, so... hate this. That's a pretty good throw. Here's what I think about all of my problems. I think I have enough bombs to not have to have problems. Yeah, bombs plus cape, man. You can make some distance. I knew it. I knew if I went for it, he was gonna move. In? Okay. Ooh. I do not like approaching that guy. Alright, so all we gotta do is water world and just make it. We're not gonna get fancy here. We are gonna go claim our ropes. Wait, didn't I save her? Did she not acknowledge it, maybe? She might not have acknowledged it. I might have run out too quickly. let's just get this dude to punch a hole in the floor, and we will keep moving. We do have the tools necessary to get the Ankh. Should I get the Ankh? I mean, we have no jetpack, and no climbing gear, no climbing gloves. So we would definitely be a little bit rope reliant, but we definitely have the bombs to get the job done. Here, let's seal this up real quick. I'm not going to go for it. We're just going to try to press forward. Maybe that's stupid. Do bombs work underwater? Yes. They are depicted as round bombs with a fuse, and so I thought that perhaps the fuses would not operate underwater, but I guess we've seen them operate underwater many, many times. It just, for some reason, at that moment, it struck me as a thing that might not. Okay, parachute actually almost got me in trouble there. Don't like that at all. Don't much like any of this, being honest. How are we going to... Alright, you know what? Not what I was going for. It'll work, though. Okay. Just turned around before throwing the bomb, I guess. Could you pass me that, please? Alright, never mind, I got it. Alright, we are 100% about descent today. Take these, I'll take that. I'll take this. Now, I'm not gonna lie, really wish that dude had had some climbing gloves available. But spring shoes definitely serve some of that purpose. Okay, later, dude. I kind of like how excited they get. Was this helpful? Is this a thing that I'm happy I did? Honestly, let's just go this way. Oh man, we could clone our key. And we never have to worry about losing it. You are making me so nervous. Okay. Just not putting up with stuff. You know, I have too many bombs to have to do anything I don't want to do. Alright, we're gonna do this. No, I'm not, because I'm not gonna... I don't care about this. I don't care about that pet. I'm not gonna carry that pet around. We're just gonna leave. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with the crate crab down there. I'm sure we could kill him, but also, like, why not just do the thing? Why not just go? Right? Also, why are there so many crate crabs? Okay, that dude played possum in the most impressive way I've ever seen from an enemy in this game. Like, we were right next to him for such a long time that I thought there couldn't possibly be any danger in walking over, because we'd been inside of his trigger range forever. But apparently I don't decide that. Apparently he is the one who calls what his trigger range is, and he said that wasn't it. Alright, one more. Just gotta not die one more level. Okay, we probably actually do want to go to the right then. Don't like it. Don't like any part of it. Don't like that. Don't like this. Yeah, see, that's bad. I'm not a big fan of this. All these poison bubbles. Everything about what's going on here is bad. If you're not trying to do anything but go forward, this game's not that hard. I think that's what I'm really learning here. If you're totally fine skipping almost everything, well, I mean, listen, you gotta get 30 bombs. That's a crucial part of this, is get 30 bombs in some pace, like really, really early. Alright, I got an achievement. We definitely completed a shortcut. So I guess that shortcut's probably going to take us here, not straight to Neo-Babylon. Which is a shame, because this is actually potentially going to be a pretty tricky area with no items. You know, I can, in fact, bring you with me now. So it's a little scary because we don't know where exactly the exit is. I do appreciate having a compass for this. Okay, so this will be where you come out of that thing. I knew it. I could just tell. You know, you can smell the evil on them. That's the thing that really gives it away. There's that again. Oh, you know, I wonder if that's what you come out of when you use the shortcut. Maybe it drops you at the bottom of the ice caves. If so, it really sucks that a landmine can spawn directly underneath it. That's super harsh. Okay, we are not in the business of caring about ghost pots at this point. I want to explore more thoroughly. And I want to, like, try stuff. I want to experiment in here. I want to learn things. We are not necessarily focused on progress right now. This is terrifying. Okay, so now we know that that creature up there is not like a sub-boss kind of thing. I had sort of wondered, because it's very large and impressive. But the fact that there can be multiples on them, multiples of them per level. Wow, weird. That's a weird thing over there with that lava. The fact that there can be 3 of them in one level makes me think that they're probably not really all that special. They're just an enemy. Howdy. Oh. Oh, he's smart. Oh, he's got tricks. He's got moves. I want to go get that pet. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. I'll take it. I'm really surprised that that skeleton woke up with me that far away and through a solid wall and stuff. I mean, I'll take a turkey. The trees look like brains. That's not an accident, right? They get sick brain trees. Should we grab the pet here? I'm gonna leave that one. I'm just a little nervous about this area up ahead, and I'm thinking we might want to be able to headbutt. Okay, I lost control of my turkey. That's fine. We're going back to camp, and we are going to check out exactly what the shortcut does. 5, it says. So no, it does put you at the top. Well, now that's very interesting. That makes me very curious what that thing that is clearly just an exit is for. Unless there's some way that you could... You have to get something underneath it that's like 2 tiles tall? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that sucks. That didn't... No part of that went the way I was expecting. Alright, well, we have to do this. Unfortunately. do it, buddy. And by let's do it, I mean you. Go do it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that what we just learned there is that you can't do damage to the... Oh, Jesus! Well, that... Okay. Let's try it again. Pretty sure what we just learned there is that you cannot do damage to the big yetis if you don't have spike shoes. I wonder how many ropes it would take to get down past the wet fur room. It's alright, we just gotta keep moving. Nobody panic. Because if we don't have some kind of float or flight, then obviously we don't want to just fall. But the wet fur room is a serious problem. I don't know how you beat this. How hard is it to bomb through the ice? It would take 2 bombs, probably? Okay, I think I have an idea. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it now, but I think the move is... I'm going to put you down over here for a second. I think the move is throw a bomb down there. Like, the bombs slide on the ice, right? But I think we want it to just be in this corner. Okay, that works. Yeah, because that gets us a hole. Oh, well, sorry, dude. That's probably not what I wanted. Oh, he just walks off. Did he die? I mean, he must be dead, right? Jesus Christ, that scared the hell out of me. All right, so when the Yeti Queen dies, she gives you spike shoes. Which is super helpful. Okay, so the thing we did there is probably more or less reproducible, right? That's a thing you should be able to do every time without needing any items. So that gives me hope. That seems pretty doable. Alright, Neo-Babylon with, you know, a couple of items. Not like a lot of items. So these guys are just gonna get killed by the trap. He doesn't leave anything behind that's, like, particularly interesting when he dies. Okay, I thought maybe the spike shoes, you know. Got him. Yeah, that's on me. I think I want to just... Boy, is this going to work? Oh, you actually can't... Okay, I guess we're going down no matter what we want to do. I just hate crossing lava, but that guy seems to be literally invulnerable, so that's a problem. I missed! Oh god! Okay, that's a Lamasu, obviously. So it only takes... They have like 9 health. Between 6 and 9 health. And this area is really interesting, but I don't understand what the point... I get the exit's down there, but like... We can access this exit without touching that. That's no good. It was actually very convenient. Could you do that again, maybe? Oh, wait. Is that a trap? I think... Is this one... Is this the one that shoots lasers? Yes. Ow. My ankles. Oh, God. I needed those. Alright. We're going to do this for the rest of the episode, by the way. Just so nobody's surprised. Can I tell you? Pretty shocked I didn't take fall damage there. Oh, interesting. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, good news. I technically survived the fall. I would say that technically is a fair description. There's a lot of triangles carved into the land masses around here. Wonder what that's about. Oh, weird. Oh, I am actually terrified. I just realized the danger of aliens killing the Kali altar is pretty significant. I thought I had not made the jump, and so I panicked and pressed buttons, and that was bad. It's alright, my guess is that was not going to be the winner. You will surrender your mech unto me. Yes. Alright, I like this. I like this part. I like the part where I get to drive the mech. Can't, can I punch? Yeah, let's do this. You would kind of expect it to just crush him, right? Oh, I love that. I love when it relies on the, relies on the treads. Can I carry stuff while I am in the mech? Can I bring you into my mech with me? You can sit in the rumble seat. Nope, I'm just gonna hold you awkwardly in front of me. I'm assuming if I press the button, yep. Alright, we're just gonna have to be real careful here. Okay, apparently this thing does not suffer from fall damage. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to throw you. Oh no, oh god, well. Oh. Wow. That's lucky. Can I pick up the pet without picking up the idol? Of course I can. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Damn it. Let's just go the other way rather than trying to get out of the mech and make this work. Okay. So, apparently, that was bad. Hey, what a surprise. The thing that determines how you died is broken. Did you know there are some things in Spelunky that don't work the way they're supposed to? I have to admit that I am very surprised that an explosion that barely clipped the ankle of the mech dealt damage to us when we were up in the cockpit. Like, I was several character lengths away from that explosion, and so I don't think that that's how that should have gone. Okay, well... Like, it damaging the mech and putting the mech into flash and then explode mode, I totally get. That makes a lot of sense to me, but the other thing, not so much. Yeah, it's probably not worth trying to get anything else on here. I am going to do this, though. Oh. It's a shotgun. That's exciting. That has possibilities. Almost got myself killed instantly. Well, we may as well start with this. I guess I need to get around that side. Okay. This is very scary. Okay, I think that was smart. Okay, this part's less scary than usual. Just keep doing this for a minute. Okay, it's been a couple of shots since we've seen any blood fly out. Okay. Cool. Now that we have our shoes... I don't like that you can already tell where I am. That makes me feel bad. Do we want to throw a rope up, maybe? I'm gonna climb around him then. Okay. So if you can survive this part and figure out a way to kill the two big yetis, you can always come out of here with a compass and spike shoes, which seems really good to have, particularly here, of all places. Okay, we're a little bit on the clock here. Wow, that doesn't set the mine off? I'm shocked by that. Good news is that we have found it. I was gonna say, I doubt the ghost will be very meaningful to us because of how much vertical distance we still have to travel. We gotta be really careful with the shotgun down here. We do not want to be shooting toward any place that we're not sure there isn't a force field. Ah, damn it. Wow, you really fly far. I will say I find that very disappointing because it's like it's going to 100% rely on the stun to make that lethal. Like those things kill you if you touch them, but they kill you indirectly in a way that really sucks. Just have the courage to kill me directly, please. I beg you. Ah, well, shoot. Nope. Okay. I was holding down literally the entire time, so not much I can do about that. You have to wait until your character actually enters the crouched sprite before you can pick stuff up, I guess. Alright, don't have a great plan here. Here's my big plan. I'm pretty happy with that bank shot, honestly. I think that was pretty good. So will she just walk off? She will, right? Because we saw that happen when she fell on the spikes, so I think we just let her do that. I'm curious if the king and the queen will actually fight each other. The baby penguins are so adorable. Okay, well that'll get her. Trying to grab the ledge here. You know, there's a way to do this that will definitely work. And I think they always drop rope as well. Each of them always drops a rope. So that seems like a pretty great yield. Okay, I think we gotta go. I think it's important, maybe even imperative, that we get the hell out of here. Okay, that one's just dead. He's been dead. He was like that when I found him. I'm not trying to say I'm not a murderer. I'm saying I didn't commit this murder. Boy, if I had a nickel. Let's just go. I'm fine with our position here. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's capable of dealing damage to me. Okay. Let's just not be here anymore. You're my new throwable. I think this is a really cool environment. I do hate the way that, like, it is definitely the spelunkiest shit in the game. In the sense that, like, oh, sometimes a thing that's just, like, over there is gonna smash you and deal damage to you, and there's nothing you could possibly have done about it. You don't even get to see that the little heat ball... Oops. Well... You don't even get to see that the little heat ball is coming in, because it comes in from off-screen from super far away, and then... Oh, miss. Well, I'm not gonna... Never mind. I was about to say I'm not gonna throw this one back, we'll just... Wow. Okay. Kid stays in the picture, I guess. A lot of stuff happening up top. Not even really sure what all of it is. It's just, Spelunky's a very complicated game. Alright, Neo Babylon, 1 health, no items. Let's do it. Speedrun. No, wait, the opposite of a speedrun. I need an understanding run. So I feel like this is a shape we see all the time. But why, though? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Oh. Apparently that dealt damage to me. I appreciate that text, by the way. I did see the text, and I do think it's funny. I don't know that I think that we actually crossed his... Like, I don't... We were sort of in his square. But we definitely, because the brain part is so far back when it's sitting on the mech, I don't think we touched that, and so I was a little surprised when we took damage. Huh, how did I take damage? I guess the spider coming out of the thing hit me immediately? I feel like sometimes the game acts like we're playing on a grid, and sometimes it acts like we're definitely not, and I just wish it would get a little more consistent. Ah, shoot. That's not where I wanted that to go. Well, this will still make a hole for the queen to fall into. Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. I feel real bad about that one. The little penguins didn't do anything to anybody. They don't deserve to suffer like this. Ah, shoot. I don't know where the hole is, and didn't really think this through all the way. And unfortunately, there's not a ton we can... I mean, I can get down here and... Ah! You're very aware of my presence. I see that. Wow, I'm not sure what even happened there. That was a fast one. We went from fine to dead very quickly. I kind of like starting in the ice caves. I think that this is a way more interesting and viable start for adventure than starting right above, than starting like at the bottom of the Olmec fight is. That last shortcut was nonsense. This shortcut is the real deal. That's what I'm saying. Okay, can't take that through. Alright, we're gonna wake this guy up. I don't know if this is right to do or not. Stupid. My man's coughing. It's causing problems. Alright, go get him. Rile the Yetis for me. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty good one of those, in my opinion. I really thought I was gonna, really thought I was gonna make it all the way up onto that platform where the gold is. Okay. So we're gonna try this a little bit more. Oh, Jesus. She has some leg muscles. She tends to just, you know, fall. I was expecting more falling than that. Oh, careful. Oh, now I don't want to fall down there. Here, we'll sustain him. Oh, God. Well... Spelunky.gif right there. We'll just sit here and... This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like to play Spelunky 2. Alright, let's go for a couple more. So we haven't really had the opportunity to learn much of anything here. I think we're going to have to get past Neo-Babylon 1. We start with $1,000, but you know what? Here's the thing about that. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to survive any levels at all, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this, I'm going to open this thing. It was a boomerang. And thanks for the supplies, dude. Okay, everything's just... It's all very volatile. I do not love... Oh, hey. Oh, this is Waddler, right. Waddler, my dude! Can I kill Waddler? He seems mad. Okay, well, he had a compass. And he has a key. To what, though? Well, I'll say this. Waddler is not very dangerous. I am not going to take Waddler's key with me, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need this huge gun. Frankly, if I could have a huger gun, I would be even more comfortable. Seems like there's just way fewer Yetis on this floor than there usually are, right? Did I do something? Did I cause this somehow? Because if so, I would love to cause it again in the future. Yeah, weird. It's just like way fewer Yetis than usual. Don't know why. Is that gonna kill me? No, I was... Okay. Well, I was pressing down when I hit the rope button, so I kind of thought... Okay. I don't feel too bad about having spent 3 ropes to get 3 bombs, but obviously we shouldn't have had to. Did y'all know this game's pretty hard? It just struck me. There are things about this game that aren't that easy. Yep. Oh. I'm sorry, Poochie. I didn't know. How could I possibly have known? I almost turned around and shot that skull just out of habit, and like that would 100% for sure would have killed the ghost pot. So I guess we can just ride this down. Yeah, it seems like there's not really stuff going on Neo-Babylon 1. My guess is we're probably going to have to get a little bit lower before things get cool. Like, one thing I'd really like to do is try out just going into... Oh, I was kind of hoping he would just get crushed. Just going into Madame Tusk's place, even though we're not on the list, and see what happens. Especially if we have a shotgun and can assassinate the door guard. Well, there's blood. I saw blood. I don't know where he is. Okay, we're just gonna go. That's fine. That works for me. Trying not to kill the little drone. Mostly because I would feel bad. But snuffing his tiny metal life out. That big room makes me a little nervous. Oh, do it. See what happens. See if it doesn't happen. Yeah, showed him. I don't even know what I'm saying, but we sure showed him. Okay, well, I wish that, oh, that's bad. I wish that we knew where the cool stuff was. I want to see Madame's. Maybe this map just didn't... Okay, we'll just keep going. Oh, don't stand there. Don't stand there. Oh, God. Let me get up, get up, get up, get up. Get in the thing. Okay, there was something up and to the left there, and we just didn't really have... Okay, you hear the sounds of revelry. That's when Madame's is on the thing. Okay, we are going to just shoot the door guard and go inside. We'll see if that's a viable option. Alright, man had a gun. Oh, God. Well, this is fascinating. I want to see what the deal is with that. Let's go one more time. We're going to try one more. I wonder how you get on the list. I mean, it's clearly Madame Tusk's place, right? We know who she is. And we know that she imprisoned Van Horsing, right? Or she at least would not be happy to see him not imprisoned. Although it's hard to know exactly what that means. Wow. That sucks. Alright, one more. That doesn't count as the one more, obviously. That's not gonna... Well, now you done it. Now you got me interested in revenge. Who else thought that he was definitely gonna just grab me out of the air and hurl me off the ledge again? I figured it was basically certain. My guess is we're probably not going to be able to get much else going on that one. Unless I want to spend a bunch more ropes, which I don't think I do. Yo! What in the hell? Take that, all Yetis. Trying to make sure that I'm bouncing upward off of all of these things now. Ooh, this is bad. Yeah, okay. If we... Okay. Easy. The thing about jumping in Spelunky is how easy it is. I'm just gonna hurry through here. Well, that's not very good. That bat's gonna kill me. The damn bat's gonna kill me, though. I mean, obviously that wasn't the one more. Clearly that was the warm-up for the one more. I mean, that's interesting, but there's no way I'm getting to that. Sorry, Yeti. Well, I don't know how I didn't grab onto that ledge. Okay. I need you to cut a path through this garbage for me, please. But I also need you to not shoot the landmine. Alright, one more. One more. Look at that. See? Teamwork. All you gotta do is know how to manage. Oops. Well, that's fine. We'll just, oh dear. Wow. And here I thought she was supposed to be able to defeat him in combat. Unfortunately, the spike shoes that I would like to use to defeat him are down there, where I definitely cannot access them. Alright, let's just create a hole, and we're gonna run for it. Yeah, that's viable-ish. That is semi-viable as far as strategies go. Don't worry, little dude, I got you. Everything's gonna be probably okay. Just don't even think about how close the explosions always are to everything that I'm doing. You know, it's all intentional. It's part of the plan. You don't have to be stressed about this. Alright. So I'm assuming whatever it is you have to do to be on the list for Madame Tusk's place is something that we cannot do here. I'm sure we have to do it in a full run. It's gonna involve stuff that is done upstairs. I don't know where upstairs, but somewhere. Yo, this is terrifying. This is a particularly terrifying version of this map. That's not actually turning off, so I guess we're just gonna have to ride this thing down, but we have to be so careful about the, I'm not actually gonna ride the elevator. We're gonna do this manually where I have a little bit of control of pacing. And everything in here hates everything else, and that creates some opportunities, but also some real issues. Sounds like stuff is breaking. Alright, having a turkey is actually probably a really good idea. Does this turn off? Okay, I'm gonna have to just let myself in, clearly. Look at this. Look at all this stuff we're building up here. So thus far, we've not really seen too much stuff going on aside from Madame Tusk's place. That's unfortunate. You guys have fun. Okay. This place is a fucking nightmare. It's so bad here. I hate it so much. Got my turkey. We're fine. Let's get out of here. Who designed this? Who built this like this? All right, we're gonna check that out. I'm curious about that. Can we walk the alien over here? Okay. Sorry, little dude. We'll see you later. Oh. What are we looking at here? Are these little sarcophagi? If these are little sarcophagi, what would they be for? I guess they could hold approximately a Spelunky person's worth of remains. That's fucking... Alright, I think probably that's where we gotta let it go. Hey, that's a real weird thing, huh? Alright, that's it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm pretty sure I'm actually just gonna run over here while y'all are staring at this lovely credit screen. Yes, there is no room over here for more shortcuts. I'm pretty sure that was the last shortcut. So, We're probably going to spend a little bit more time probing Neo-Babylon, at least at the beginning of tomorrow's episode, because I would like to get back to... I would like to get back to that room and see what on earth is happening in there. So, come back next time for that. 1,000,000 tiny sarcophagi made of different materials with different symbols etched on them. And we'll see you then.